Good morning, I'm Peyton Furtado. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to start with our weather because we've got a tropical storm around our coast. This is a live look outside from Hilton Greenville Skycam. It's looking a little hazy, but luckily we're not seeing some of the impacts that some of our neighbors over in North Carolina could be seeing today. But thank goodness we have Sydney Sullivan here. Sydney, you know my folks are traveling from Wilmington today. Can you tell me what they have to expect? And I am glad we're delving into this because you know this is something that's near and dear to both of our hearts. Exactly. I lost my brother to suicide a little bit over a year ago. You have a history with that as well with your family. Can you tell me, do you think it's important for the church to partner with folks on mental health? North Topsail Beach is getting pounded. There they are, getting pounded with waves. Meteorologist Sydney Sullivan is in the studio with us. Sydney, I know North Topsail has had big issues with erosion. Could this have any kind of impact? That is good to know. And we're going to start with some breaking news here today. If you are traveling through Rutherford County, I need you to listen up to this. Officials say that US 74 westbound is currently shut down at exit 178, and that's due to a single vehicle crash. Spartanburg Regional Hospital sent out a helicopter to the scene. Right now, we don't know if any of the victims or if a victim is doing all right. We're going to learn more as the rest of the morning goes on.
Have to get through today, tomorrow, Monday. Tuesday.
Just have to get through all those days.
It's gonna fly right by.
But we'll get to Wednesday.
Oh, and Wednesday's coming.
It's hopefully at some point. Usually after Tuesday. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful morning it looks like. I always love it when I get to see the sunrise here. Meteorologist Perella Lewis is inside with me. She also hasn't seen daylight until this point. Perella, how does the rest of our morning look? To Columbia, bond has been denied for a South Carolina convenience store owner charged with murder in the death of a teenager. Rick Chow is accused of shooting 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton in May. Deputies say Chow accused Carmack Belton of shoplifting. He then chased Carmack Belton out of the store, firing as the teen ran away. I gotta ask this. My brother had ADD. Are there options for kids like that who maybe have trouble focusing in a typical learning environment?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked that question.
Osborne pleaded guilty to killing his father, then going to Townville Elementary, opening fire, and killing 6-year-old Jacob Hall. It happened in September of 2016. Yesterday, the judge modified Osborne's sentence to 2 75-year sentences. I get more excited about costumes. I dress up.
Oh, so what are you dressing up this year?
That's been a really big debate between myself and my husband. I can't in good conscience bring it up without him here.
Well, I'm curious to see what you dress up as this year, but I will say I love seeing all the costumes that the kids wear and passing out the candy to them. It seems like it's always a fun time for them.
They're going to be a lot cuter than I am. We're going to go to Dorchester County now, where a deputy is alive after almost being hit during a chase. I want you to watch this video. This was the scene Tuesday. You can see that deputy is near the utility pole when the suspect's vehicle crashes into the pole, narrowly missing the deputy in the median. The impact caused that pole to snap in half, and the car rolled several times. One of those times, it appears to roll over the deputy. Yama is one of the 3 largest goldfish production areas in Japan. What are the top 2?
You know, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm thinking about those fish. I mean, they're like athletes. They're like, we trained for this. We're ready to be scooped. I mean, their warm-ups are like, ready.
Do you think it's like that, or do you think they're like just minding their business and all of a sudden they see someone coming for them and they go, ah!
I think yours is probably the truth.
And to Anderson County, where deputies need your help finding 14-year-old David Karnowski. They say the endangered teen was last seen in Easley. He was wearing khaki pants, navy shirt, and black shoes. I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Otherwise, we would show you him. If you do see him, and there he is, we need you to call 911. Let's stay on that picture a little bit longer if we can. That is 14-year-old David Karnowski. If you see this young man, please call 911. They are looking for him and need your help. The crisis at the southern border is escalating. Nearly 9,000 migrants have crossed the U.S.-Mexico border in just 24 hours. Families pulling toddlers and small children under razor wire. It's overwhelming. Border towns like Eagle Pass, Texas. How many national holidays do we have that we don't know about?
I'm pretty sure there's one for every day. But I have to say, I'm on board with this one.
Are you?
I love a good chicken pot pie. In fact, I haven't had one in a hot minute, so.
Well, today's the day to do it. I'm here to tell you, you could have a frozen one.
It's gonna feel fantastic outside, so the hot the chicken pot pie is going to sound amazing.
Look, you keep telling folks this is the day to sit outside with your coffee on the porch.
Yes.
You could sit outside with your chicken pot pie on the porch.
I mean,
take some bites, enjoy the weather. South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson responded to Alec Murdaugh's motion seeking a new trial. Murdaugh's lawyers are claiming jury tampering during his double murder trial. In yesterday's filing, Wilson said the motion cannot be made while the case is being appealed. Wilson also said SLED's investigation found some significant factual disputes with Murdaugh's defense team's claim.